What's up, Bulldogs? All right, I wanted to make a couple of these videos before too much time had passed. I just came back from a week-long wedding. One of my best friends, I haven't known him for a very long time, but quickly became a really good friend of mine, John, and his new wife, Sabrina. They got married in Sayulita, Mexico, and they had everyone come out for 6 days, basically, 6 or 7 days, and just amazing ceremony. But there's some lessons that I learned from that, and I wanted to talk about some of those. The first one is I got a tattoo. Okay, it's pronoia. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's a little hard to bend my arm. It's such a weight to be able to see it, but it is pronoia. My wife Nicole also got the same tattoo. In fact, 26 people at the wedding got the tattoo. 5 people, it's their first tattoo, including myself. I haven't got a tattoo for 44 years. Why did I get one? Here, let me talk about it. So, first of all, what does pronoia mean? It means, it's the opposite of paranoia. So paranoia means that you think that the world or things are conspiring, everything's conspiring against you. Pronoia means that you have perhaps an unrealistic belief that everything is working for you, that it's conspiring for you. Okay, and I love that idea. It's a fantastic idea. And there's some synchronicities that happened that made me get this tattoo. So the first thing is that I was at Nicole's parents' house, and I had my daughter Sophia there, and we were talking, me and her, and I told her about how there have been times in my life where I felt like the road rises up to meet me and everything just works out for me. Everything just goes my way. And in those times, it was true. Those things did hold true. Somehow, it was just magic. The road rose up to meet me every time. Everything would just work out for me magically. And there were times in my life, especially in the last few years, where I've just thought that everything is going wrong. And when I've thought that, it continued to go wrong. It continued to pile up, and it's just like shit after shit kicking me down. And it's really that belief that I had that made the difference. It actually attracted those things to you. You know, whether you believe in the law of attraction or not, there's some real truth to this. And then, we get to the wedding, and at the wedding, John, he says, oh, we're gonna have a tattoo artist come to the villa that we're staying at, this beautiful villa. And he said, we're gonna tattoo the word pronoia. And I was like, what does that mean? I don't even know what pronoia is. And then I looked it up, and I was like, wow, I have to do this. This is like, this is fate. This is a synchronicity that I can't ignore. It's such a beautiful concept, and I wanted to have it on my arm. So every day I look at this and I remember that the universe is conspiring for me, that everything is working out for me. Because this is important, because it really is true that when you have this mindset, it really does. And it doesn't matter what the outside circumstances are. And here's the thing about this, right? Because, one of my business partners I used to have on my other business, Simple Programmer, he used to always tell me, he used to come up to me when he was going to give me some bad news, and he would say, hey, John, I want to tell you something, but I know what you're going to say. You're going to just say, that's good because, right? And no matter what kind of bad thing he would tell me, I would say, that's good because. And I would find the reason why that's good. And what the thing about understanding this, whether you believe in the law of attraction or not, it's not about the law of attraction. It's about this pronoia, is this idea that you stop classifying things as bad. You start seeing the good in everything. It's a confirmation bias. You find what you're looking for. And so if you're looking for the good, if you're looking for why this is good, why this works out for you, you will find it. And when you find that, you'll be happy. And you won't know the difference, because it starts to be where there isn't a difference. It starts to be where there's no such thing as good or bad. It's all good. It's all good. It's all gravy, right? And when you start to get into that mindset, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter, because other people might interpret it as bad, but you're seeing it as good, so it doesn't matter. That's the thing. I'm not saying that magically your life is going to be so much better from an external viewpoint if you have this mindset. I mean, it will, but that's not even the point of it. The point is that you will see it that way, and how you see things, your perceptions, are way more important than reality. Because we don't live this world based on reality. We don't look at the atoms and the molecules, and we see a laptop, we see a computer, we see a television screen, we see a keyboard, we see a person that has a name. We don't see the molecules and the atoms. That's the real reality. What we see is our perception, and perception is everything. And so pronoia is an important concept, and that's just something that, it just resonated with me. The other reason why I got this tattoo is I wanted to be grounded in that moment, in that mindset that I had at that wedding, because it was an amazing experience. So many great people. I've never been in a group of so many loving and great people, which kind of brings me to another video topic I'm going to do. Maybe you'll see it tomorrow about something else I learned from the wedding. But I wanted to be grounded. It's a tether. right? You've heard me maybe talk about tethers, and now you have to have a tether. This is a tether for me, right? When I look at this tattoo, I can go back to that space in the wedding and the people that I was around and the love that I felt there and the positivity. And I can go right back to that space and tether me in that because I want to remain in this mindset that I had from this wedding. So if you want to get a tattoo, pronoia, send me a video, send me a picture. I'll put it on the YouTube channel. Let's see how many people want to do this. Look, maybe we start a movement. I told John, I was like, dude, when people see this tattoo, when they hear the message behind it, they're going to get this tattoo as well. So pronoia, wherever you want it, on your wrist, I think is good. You know, I'm serious. You might think I'm kidding, but I'm serious. Why not? Makes sense, right? I believe it. I believe this is a good thing. I believe this is something that can change the world. It can change your life. I know it because I have been in the depths of hell in my life from my own creation, from my own interpretation. And what do you do then when you think that everything's going against you? You have the victim mindset. You make things worse. You don't make them better. You make them worse. And that's the thing that, man, that if the Bulldog mindset's back, and it is, it's pronoia. That is it. It's the opposite of the victim mindset, right? It's this idea of believing, that makes you take responsibility for your life and ownership. When you believe that everything works for you, when you believe that everything is good no matter what, you find the good in it. You find the good in people. You find the good in situations. You don't have expectations on life because whatever comes is going to be great. That's what we're going for in 2025. If you want to join a community of men who believe the same thing, who are focused on bettering themselves, if you want to get access to my 200 videos of content on everything mindset, fitness, dating, financial related in-depth videos where I have a mind map and you get access to monthly coaching calls with me, click the link down below, join us in the Bulldog Mindset membership. I will see you tomorrow.